everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday night edition of Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today and the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com. And in this video, we will recap last night's watch list and take a look at some stocks we are watching for tomorrow. But first, if you want our free alerts, click the link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. You can sign up first with your email. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get all of our alerts. It works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area coded number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And in the welcome email, you will get a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. This ebook talks about a lot of the strategies that I go over in these videos. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free services, guys. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever. No Discord rooms, no Telegram chat rooms whatsoever. With that out of the way, let's dive in here, folks. Well, Jay Powell's speech was pretty much a nothing burger. He did not mention anything on monetary policy. He only said that the Fed can not fight climate change. Well, duh. SPY, QQQ were both choppy today. I didn't do any trades today, didn't like any setups, didn't see any catalyst to really drive stock prices either way. As I said, yesterday, knowing when not to trade is just as important when to trade. Let's look at, last night's watch list. And before I get, cover these stocks, part of having a watch list is to find the stock or stocks that are in play. In each of my videos, I'm going to cover a few names, and not all of them will be worthy trades. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and all of our services are just for educational purposes only. And I'm just going to cover a handful of names because you can't watch 20 names. I mean, some people, some services, some YouTube channels, they're covering 20 names, and then they, will look, one stock will run, 100%, 200%, and then it'll be like, we call this triple digit runner. If you cover enough stocks, anyone can say that. If you look back at my first video of the year, I told everyone that KEGS was the only OTC stock that I like to kick off 2023. And it ran, and last night I said to book profits again. I'm not a financial advisor, just trying to help you guys as much as possible. But I started talking about in the trip zeros, and it ran. It was a great setup. But I didn't trade it at all. I'm not here to talk my book. And well, why didn't I buy it? Well, first, it just had over a $1 million market cap. When I first talked about it. Now it has over a $5 million market cap. But based on liquidity, if I threw in, 50 grand, 75 grand, 100 grand, I'm over 5%. Then I have to register with the SEC that I did this trade, and I have to file my position. I'm not going to, go through the legal expense of doing that for, 50 grand investment, 75K investment. For me, where I trade, I like the big caps, where I can buy a big position with plenty of liquidity, and I trade on Webull. There's a link in the description. Sign up for Webull with our referral link. You get up to 12 free stocks. I like the no commissions, and I can make more money trading SPY, QQQ, and stocks like Tesla by playing both the stock and options, than I can with small caps, because what I found, for me, with small caps, the hard part is knowing how big a position to take. If you have $1 million, are you going to go and buy, 100,000 shares of Bed Bath & Beyond, 200,000? I'm not going to do that. My focus is capital preservation. Because I have a larger account. If you have a smaller account, again, educational purposes only, stocks like KEGS, small caps, penny stocks. That's where you can grow your small account into a big account. That's where I started. I've graduated onto the big caps because, I like taking the big position. And, you can make big money in small caps if you have big money to invest. I mean, just look at two guys, that do invest millions, Brett Rosen and George Sharp. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like George Sharp, but the guy has money. He's a significant investor, but, he's not buying stock in the open market. He's negotiating directly with the company, with the board, or going on the board, and he's, taking big positions, but he's on, he's negotiating better terms than if he bought in the market. So, that's how, these guys do it. So, when they're talking about their stocks or whatever, just remember, they didn't buy in the open market. They don't have the same cost basis, as you do. So, you got to keep that in mind, when you start following people. And, and I know a lot of people have Discord rooms, and, I've been in these Discord rooms, and to me, it's overwhelming, guys. There's just so many people talking about stocks, so much chatter that, you could basically be in there all day trying to monitor and there's so many stocks covered. It's all overwhelming. Guys, you want to start your day, with a watch list, 2, 3, 4 names, and decide, if either one of them is worth, trading. And, for me, and here at InsiderFinancial.com, we feel that we can cover these stocks better as journalists and be unbiased than if we have positions or we're, talking our book. That's not something we're interested in doing because, again, it makes you biased. And what we're trying to do here is remove that bias. So, if you can look at things objectively, it just makes for much better coverage, for those of you watching and following us here at InsiderFinancial.com. But let's look at the stocks that we talked about last night. Let's go over here to the 15 minutes and get a sense here of how they did. So first up is Bed Bath & Beyond. Today was a great trade. This was the opening range, 930, opened at $1.79, dipped down to $1.70. $1.70 high was $1.83. But look, on the next 15-minute bar, it blasted through the 183, ran all the way to 220. And guys, right now, you gotta be, your expectations on, making 100%, 200%, it's just not there in the market right now. You gotta be more scalping 20-30%. If you can get it, you take it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, just trying to provide you, with as much, education, and informational purposes only. So it will help you in making your own trading decisions. But, Bed Bath & Beyond, a lot of noise. You got the Wall Street Bets crowd on one side YOLOing into it, saying it's going to be bought out. And then you got the analysts saying, it's going to be declaring bankruptcy. If you just focus on the market, and eliminate your bias, there's a lot of opportunities, in the market right now. VYNE was one I talked about last night, said put on your watch list. No trade here. Look at this. Put in the high right at the opening range. PBLA, the same. It kept you out of the market. And, there's a lot of other services, a lot of the short services, Investors Live, Modern Rock, Trading, I forget what the name of their service is. They charge you thousands of dollars for this trading strategy. It's so simple. These guys are taking the opening range and then they're basically shorting this. So they were shorting VYNE, PBLA today. PBLA was a great trade. NUWE, they were shorting this. I don't short. I have no interest in, I think short sellers are scumbags. I want to see them get squeezed. I hate the games they play. If you are scalping, there is money to be made. especially in small caps. So again, if you watch this channel, if you're watching right now, congratulations. You watched this for free. You're learning this strategy that these guys charge thousands of dollars for. FRO, Frontline, sold off right away, found support, bounced. To me, this is choppy. I would not have traded this. PRE, again, another one just totally collapsed. Two names that had news today, BIGC. They said that they're integrating Amazon Buy with Prime. I was watching this one so I'm giving you, like stocks I'm watching for tomorrow. A lot of these have after hours news because I'm focusing on catalysts. You want catalysts. Why is the stock going up or down? What is the reason? I want to know that. For me, that gives me confidence in putting that trade on and being in the market. Big C had that news. Again, I watched the open, but there was no fault. The volume was very light, so I was like, there's no trade here. DATS, $7 million market cap. They're doing a 2 million share buyback. The stock opened here, dumped all the way down here, found support, and then chopped throughout the day and finally made the last move. If you are looking to trade, I don't like and again, a lot of these services, they charge you thousands of dollars for this. They basically trade the first hour and then the last hour. That's where all the volume is, and that's where the action is. During the day, it's a chop fest. And DATS, this is what this was. This was a chop fest, until 1:30. So, lunch hour, chop fest, and then finally in the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you finally got the move. But three plays watching for tomorrow. Watch list. HEPA out with news after the bell. They said their presentation of preclinical study highlighting anti-cancer activity of whatever that drug is in combination with proteasome inhibitors. So this news, pretty good, has a lot of getting some interest in the after hours. Again, watch it, focus on the opening range. Let's see if it's worth a trade tomorrow. HOWL, this could be a longer term play. There's some catalysts here going on. RA Capital is they invest in several biotech and healthcare firms. They have over 100 companies in their portfolio. They have increased their stake to 7.96% from 14.57% as they just got filed with the SEC. The filing also said that reporting persons could engage in talks with HOWL to discuss strategic alternatives such as potential business combinations. Certainly interesting things happening there. The stock is down 79% off its 52-week highs. It was over $7. We're trading just above $2 here. Looks nice trend line support here. Consolidating here. We get a move tomorrow. Could really get this one going again. So HOWL is on watch for tomorrow. Lastly, EVGO. Stock today was up over 20%. MKM Partners analyst, he is telling his clients the stock offers an opportunity that investors shouldn't let slip through the cracks. He explained that a significant wall of worry remains present regarding de-SPACs after a sharp deceleration in SPAC activity and an uptick in liquidations through 2022. As such, there is some dislocation between the share price of some beaten down de-SPAC names, and what he sees as fair value. Headline at watch list was EVGO, which sparked a strong rally for the stock during today's session. There is a significant short position, and 33% of the float is short. 22 million shares. It's a $100 million bet by the shorts that the stock is going lower. Worth noting is consensus target price is $10. Certainly here, this one, nice bottoming action here. So this one is another one that to put on your watch list. But guys, if I see anything in the pre-market that is worth your attention, I will send out an alert. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. We'll send out an alert with a complete report to your email or to your mobile number. And again, guys, it is a completely free service. We run no paid subscription service whatsoever, no paid Discord rooms whatsoever. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research or make your own investment decisions or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinions meant for informational, educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. Thanks for watching. Also, smash that like button, hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Overall, good luck, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the likes. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.